AI is everywhere, right? I mean, it's finishing your sentences, it's recommending your next binge watch, and it's even helping design brand new medicines. It's this incredible new world we're living in. But as we hand over more and more tasks to these super powerful systems, a really critical question comes up. How do we keep it all secure? Well, today we're going to look at Google's blueprint for doing exactly that.
Seriously, from helping us just fire off a quick email or search for information, all the way to powering these huge scientific breakthroughs, the potential of generative AI is just immense. It's really become a core part of our digital lives, whether we always notice it or not.
And yeah, that's the million-dollar question. With all this amazing power, you get new risks, new vulnerabilities. So if we're ever going to truly trust these systems, we need a solid plan, right? A kind of blueprint for building security right into the foundation of AI itself.
And here it is. Google calls it this Secure AI Framework, or SAIF for short. Now just think of it as a set of rules, or maybe a guide for developers and organizations. It's all about tackling the biggest security and privacy worries head-on, making sure that AI is built securely from the absolute get-go.
So how does this whole thing work? Well, SAIF is built on 6 core pillars, or elements, and these aren't really chronological steps you take. They're more like fundamental principles that all work together. So let's dive in and break them down, one by one.
First up, don't reinvent the wheel. The big idea here is to apply all the tough lessons we've learned from decades of software security and just bring them into this new world of AI. We're talking about things like super strict access controls, solid data encryption, strong network security. All these proven ideas are just as crucial for protecting machine learning models and their data.
Okay, Pillar 2 is all about visibility. You see, an AI system can't be some mysterious black box. It has to be part of an organization's normal security monitoring. You've got to be able to watch it, spot threats, and respond to problems, just like you would with any other critical piece of tech.
Threats in the digital world, they move at machine speed, and AI is absolutely no different. So the only way to really keep up is to, well, fight fire with fire. This pillar is all about using automation to build defenses that can react and adapt just as fast as new threats pop up. Consistency. It's so key. It doesn't matter if an AI model is running on a server, in the cloud, or on your phone. The security rules have to be the same across the board. Harmonizing these controls just means you have a strong, consistent defense no matter where the AI is being used.
AI systems are always learning, always evolving, and their security has to keep up. This pillar is all about being dynamic. It means building in fast feedback loops. So as a model is out there interacting with the real world and new risks are found, the security measures have to be adjusted and updated. We're talking almost instantly.
And finally, context is everything. An AI doesn't just exist in a bubble. You have to understand how it's being used in the real world. For instance, an AI that's used for medical diagnoses has completely different security risks than one used to recommend movies, right? So understanding that context is absolutely key to protecting what really matters. Okay, so those are the 6 pillars. But, theory is one thing. Putting it into practice is a whole other ballgame. So how does a team actually get started with this framework? Well, Google lays out a pretty clear 4-step approach. It all starts with really truly understanding the business problem the AI is supposed to solve. Next, you pull together the right team, bringing security, privacy, and risk experts to the table right from day one. Then, you make sure everyone's speaking the same language by giving them a basic primer on AI concepts, and only then can the team really effectively apply those 6 core security elements we just talked about.
Now, here's what's really interesting. Google is super clear that they cannot do this alone. Securing the future of AI isn't a one-company job. Nope, it's going to take a massive collaborative effort from the entire industry.
And to make that happen, they formed the Coalition for Secure AI, or COSI. And just look at these founding members. We're talking about the heavyweights here. Anthropic, IBM, NVIDIA, even PayPal. This is not some side project. This is a serious, industry-wide push to create shared standards for everyone.
This quote from Google really just sums it all up. They've learned from security initiatives in the past that you can only get so far by yourself. For real, long-term success, you have to build a community that can work together to raise the security bar for everybody. So a question that comes up a lot is, where does a security framework like SAIF fit into that much bigger conversation about responsible AI? And that's a great question because they are definitely related, but they're not exactly the same thing.
And this slide lays it out perfectly. Think of responsible AI as the whole puzzle.
the big picture goal of making AI fair, safe, and accountable. SAIF is a really crucial piece of that puzzle. It provides the specific, detailed framework for the security and privacy parts. It's kind of the piece that locks everything else into place.
So, the bottom line is this. If we really want to build an AI-powered future that we can all benefit from and, most importantly, that we can all trust, we need proactive, clear, and collaborative blueprints like the Secure AI Framework to be that solid foundation.
And all of this leaves us with one final question. We have the blueprint, we have the builders. But as AI gets smarter, more autonomous, who is ultimately responsible for keeping it safe? The creators? The users? Or maybe, just maybe, eventually, the AI itself? It's something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.